everyone, it's Pilko. What's up and welcome back to a brand new video. Today, the little scary one. So about 2 years ago, I did a video saying dear 30-year-old me and what things I would like to do before I'm 30. I'm now 30 and nearly a month. I know I've done this really late, but December has been a very busy month for me. So I'm going to now reply to my dear 30-year-old me and let's see if anything came true.
That would be iconic. That is a win. That is a win. Get out your... Maybe not.
What is this music? I'll probably put it here.
Hey everyone, it's Pilko.
I sound very ill.
And today we're back with a brand new video. Do ignore my voice. I'm still really sick. Still taking my antibiotics, but I just want
I had a chest infection here.
Same thing, but I want to do to my 30-year-old self. So I'm currently 28. I turned 28 just over a month ago. So I want to do dear 30-year-old me and then hopefully reply when I'm 30 to see if
You are 30.
and if I'm doing better, basically. So if you want to watch this as well, just watch it and then I will reply to it when I'm 30. So let's go. Okay. Hopefully still, you might be done by that name. We go through like a few different names.
We're still Pilko. We're still Pilko.
Pilko, Joe, whatever you want to call it. I'm gonna call you.
Or everything on the above.
Hopefully you're not ill.
Not ill currently, no.
My friend gave you this illness.
He often does.
Are you still with him? Obviously.
I am still with him. We are now 3.5 years pretty
Further
much.
in your relationship, you'd be, well, that would be next year. So you've been together, what, 3 years at that point?
Yeah, 3 years
I
September.
think you'd be engaged, married, kids, maybe no kids. Maybe
We're not even living in
engaged,
together.
not engaged. Maybe.
We're not ready for that, girl.
See how, you know.
Girl.
What about your career? Are you in the career you want? Are you an actor? Are you touring the world? Are you doing like theatres? Are you doing movies? Are you performing your own stuff? That would be incredible, but also we haven't got that much time.
Okay, so going through careers. First of all, the boyfriend. We're still together. It is nearly 3.5 years, but we don't have any kids. We're not married and we're not engaged. And I'm okay with that right now. As for the career, I kind of wish that this, as my birthday happened because I had a job then. And then, so since then, you were a receptionist at that time. That temporary job came to an end. You then went elf last Christmas and then you were unemployed for 10 months. Then you became a supervisor at a children's soft play centre. And then 7 weeks later, you got made redundant. But the thing you have done is last September, so you were 29, you started doing murder mystery acting. And it is one of the funnest things you've ever done. You've gone all over. You've gone down to Hook, and we went to Bristol recently. You have literally gone all over this part of the country you're in, and you have just loved it. You just can't get away with it. This year you were the murderer 3 times no, 2 times. 2 times, 3 times, 2 times over Halloween with the same script, and recently when the Christmas one you were the victim, which is something you never thought would happen. But yeah, as for career, no, not doing anything singing wise or anything like that, but I have joined a acting society that does musicals and pantos, all that kind of thing, so hopefully some singing in my future.
But you know what would be incredible is if you had done anything. I'm really trying to, this year, in 2024, I'm trying to make sure I have a professional credit by the end of the year.
Technically, you are a professional murder mystery actor.
Multiple professional credits. That is a win. That is a win. But to say you've done anything, that would be incredible. But if you are a lead in anything,
Okay, the acting group that I've recently joined, I was the leading lady in an Agatha Christie spoof, and it was my first ever leading role. Yeah. I was so proud of myself. I didn't, like, it was a case of, like, imposter syndrome for a long time, and it was very difficult, but I'm so proud of myself, and I'm so thankful for the opportunity to be given that. So I did become a leading lady.
Speaking of acting, are you still in your acting groups? Obviously, you are in 2 acting groups, one doing a radio show. How is that going?
Yeah, we didn't get it out, and that acting group is now recently disbanded. We did quite a few episodes for it, but they never went out, unfortunately. We were just losing members, and it was just not the right time for it. So unfortunately that acting group is no longer a thing, but you are now still in 2 acting groups, just different ones.
How is that going? You've just written a Christmas show.
The Christmas show was so nice to record, but we didn't know anything with it.
Out yet?
No.
How you actually released it to the world to see?
No.
And what about the other one? How's social media going?
I did social media for the acting group, the other one, and they recently changed roles, and I'm no longer doing social media for them. And that's about it. It is what it is, can't really change it. And that's what I mean by that.
Have you done many more shows with them? You're just about to do a fundraiser with them with some murder mystery.
We're not going to talk about that. But you have done one show with them since. Yeah, it was okay. Maybe I'll discuss this. If you guys want like a breakdown of all the acting roles I've had, I might discuss it then.
If you remember. Hopefully it went really well. Now see, if you've done any more, please discuss them now.
Let's just say last year from the 2 different actor groups I had the worst part I ever had. One was probably at least one of the best. That's all I'm gonna say.
But I just hope you're doing something you love. Are you still singing? You're currently obviously writing your own songs, you're singing in the band, a church.
I still sing at the band at church.
Performing your own stuff. Are you doing more open mics?
No.
Are you doing just your own stuff more? That would be incredible. Hopefully by the end of this year you have your own song, at least. So hopefully you can have more, maybe an album before you're 30.
I was very overachieving. That's always been my life.
What if it's not that? What if we've had the same name since we were 16, we were 18, and you just don't end up calling it that? That would be iconic.
No, you still have the same name you want for your first
That
album.
would be incredible.
Although you are considering maybe changing it, but maybe. But
just please keep it the same theme as what we said, and we'll be good.
okay, girl. Okay, girl.
Where are you living? So I'm currently trying to move out in the next few months. But are you living in a room? Are you living in a flat? Are you living with anyone? So I'm probably going to be moving into a room, which I'm definitely excited for. Just to live out on my own, see how it is back when you're 30. Hopefully you've got your life a little bit more together. But also, it's not about having your life together at 30 because that's just an age. Don't worry about it. Remember the song you wrote? Get a job, get a place.
Okay. So basically, about a month after I filmed this, I did move out to a house. Well, I say to a room in a house. And even though I am very glad I moved out, I moved back to my mum's house like a year and a half later, and it was the best decision, maybe one of the year. So September, August, I think it was September, I moved back. I was dealing with a lot. I had a housemate that wasn't the nicest and thought they owned the place. They were doing renovations to the loft. That was meant to be a 4 to 6 week starting in March. I left and it was still going on. Because of the renovation, and we were having storms over the summer. I have put this in one of my vlogs. and one day they didn't put the tarts on properly. I ended up having a really bad flood. I say really, it wasn't bad. It was, woke up at 1 a.m, half the electrics are off and the fire alarms were going off the whole entire house. No one knew what doing. Called the emergency number they gave us, went straight to voicemail, called their manager, obviously straight to my voicemail. It was 1 a.m, and had absolutely no idea what was going. Went back into my room, the lights were off, and I saw water was coming from the fire alarm, the light, and some places in the wall, in the ceiling. Yeah, and things were ruined. We had a discussion and I moved out.
I'm married, have some kids. Where's it
Gotta be so like,
Yeah, you're at when you're 18, and currently you just have a job.
I don't even have a job right now.
You didn't even have a job. When you turned 28, you didn't even have a job.
Yeah, when I turned 30 I did have a job,
It doesn't
but 3
matter.
days later I didn't.
Yeah. But yeah. How is the friends who got A and K? Still friends with them? Are they still got the 2 kids? So they got more?
So A and K are still your best friends. You've only seen them once this year. It was a real shame, but you should be seeing them in February. K still only has the 2 kids, and then A has a little dog now. I'm not sure if she had the dog back then. She might have. But they are both doing very well, and I can't wait to see them. Unfortunately, we couldn't see over the Christmas period. It was a lot, but I will see them very soon, and I can't wait.
I know they got married last year, which was really sweet.
Yeah, they both got married, not to each other, but
You saw the wedding of one of them, and she was beautiful.
she was beautiful.
Beautiful.
She's beautiful
They
now,
got
though.
married. You saw them last month. You saw them a lot, at least. I know you saw Kay a lot, at least in last year.
Kay lives
The
in
wedding,
the county
then
about
there's-
next to me, so
But you still see them at least a few times a year, because we need to get that sorted.
it was only once this year.
Like, it's not gonna get any easier the older we get, the
True.
more kids we get, the more our lives. And
True.
why are we best friends living in 3 different counties?
I know.
Why
Like,
are you
girls, like, let's just all live together in a house, screw the husbands, and we'll just live with the kids and the dogs.
looking
JK.
after yourself? You're probably like, no. Look after yourself, woman. Like, let's not do this. But health-wise, I hope you're doing good. I hope you get diagnosis that you need. I hope you're on the medication that you are needing, and you're not being fobbed off like you have been in the very recent past by a lot of NHS people. And I do love the NHS. This is not me dissing them, but I have been fobbed off a lot from them recently. And I hope if you're hearing them being fobbed off, you're fobbing you off, stand up for yourself. This is something I need to learn, and I hope by the time I'm 30, I've learned how to do that. And we are better at that. And we are doing good, we're being blessed and being grateful.
Okay. Ew. First of all, you didn't get the diagnosis you wanted. I had a thing called cluster headaches, and I had them for just shy of 2 years. They basically ruined my life. Not to be over dramatic. It'd be like having, I think someone described it as like 40 migraines at once in like one spot. Never got the diagnosis I wanted. They kind of said it was either cluster headaches or migraines or something in between. That's the best I got. But touch wood, since like about a year, you have had no cluster headaches, which is kind of it's a good thing. It's a condition that could come back like that, or I can never get again. So I'm living like I'm never going to get it again, but if it does, I obviously have a better idea of what to do. I'm still going through other bits. I did get help and went through some counselling, all that kind of thing, for a condition I had, which was absolutely amazing. And actually, I'm in a better headspace because of that, because I asked for help. And because I have stood up for myself, not only in NHS, in life. I've stood up for myself. Go me. I'm really proud of that one.
How is social media? Hopefully you're still doing this.
I am.
Because if not, this is me randomly speaking to the internet with no one replying. That's a bit awkward.
Why are you still so dramatic?
Well, I hope you're still doing this. Just to prove that people are not alone in the fact you have nothing going on. No, you have loads going on. You just don't know what you're doing with your life.
I still don't.
And that's okay. Even at 30. Even if 30, you don't know what you're doing with life. That's okay, because that's why we started this channel. That's why we started to express our lives a bit more. Because it's okay to not have any idea. It's okay to cry on a weekday and feel lost, because who isn't lost? And if you're not lost, I'm happy for you. Actually, I'm happy for you. Like, if you genuinely know what you're doing, I'm so happy for you. But hopefully at 30, I know a little bit more what I'm doing. Yeah. I'm wondering. So there's a thing that I'm inquiring about applying for. And we said if we had this by the weekend, we weren't going to apply for it. We're still like, time-wise, did you apply for it? Did you apply? And is your life crazy now? I'd be happy. I'd be absolutely happy.
You actually didn't apply for it that year because you were so ill you couldn't do anything. You applied late the year after. Who knows if I'm gonna apply again.
Are you the most famous person in the whole entire world? Are you
I'm Taylor Swift.
You get to see Taylor Swift this year?
Oh my gosh,
You get to
yes.
see Taylor Swift this year. How was it? Was it incredible? Was it the best night of your life?
I forgot that. So I did go see Taylor Swift. I went to Cardiff in June of this year. Of the year that I've been recorded. I also saw her in August in London because we couldn't get tickets. I got to see This Is Why We Can't Have Nice Things Live with the laugh, which I'm still obsessed with. And then on the London one, we saw Ed Sheeran. It's so Ed Sheeran. I know. It was incredible and I genuinely miss it so much. But it was an incredible night. I'm so glad I got to see it, especially with my sister, because we were dressed up as Reputation and Lover, and we got a Rep Lover mashup. In the London night, we got repped. So we got a Red Reputation mashup as well, which are my two favourite albums. Since then, she's also had another album which actually might be one of your favourite evers, and she became the top 5 songs of your year in 2025.
Have you been on any holidays? I don't have anything planned. I think we're going to do a European trip this year.
We did not sadly do a European trip last year, but we did this year. My sister took me to Paris and Disneyland for my 30th. I know, I'm still super grateful for that. Yeah.
But I'm not 100% sure where that is, when that is, all that kind of stuff. I don't know at all. Have you been reading more? Because you started to learn to love books in 2023. Are you now reading more 2024 or 2025? Because you turned to 30, the end of 2025. So hopefully by 2025, 2026 you are recording this and releasing this, so hopefully audiobooks are like your best friend.
Okay, basically, yes, I did. I think I read about 8 books this year, including Stephen King's It, which is 1,000+ pages. So I don't know how I did that, but I have learned to love reading. Audiobooks have been a massive help with that, but I have genuinely loved reading, and I can say that probably my favourite writer is Stephen King. I've now read 5 of his books, 4 of his books, one of that. I think 4, but the big 3 being like The Shining, Misery, and It. So yeah.
Yeah. Watching. What is your kind of style right now? My hair looks like this. It is long, and I normally have it curly. I like my hoops. I don't think if you've changed your wing eyeliner, I don't really.
You've not changed your wing
Same
eyeliner.
eyeliner and the round wing. Same eyeliner since we were 16. So we like jumper dresses or big jumpers and leggings or tights. So what is your style now?
Pretty much the same. If I can be bothered to straighten my hair, it will be straightened. It's just it's easier to manage. My hair is somewhat long compared to that one. I think it was a lot longer, but this is long. I do love a jumper and a legging, but I also love tights and shorts. Dresses. I don't really have a style at the moment. I don't really wear much thing. I just got a new piercing, so it is. If it's looking a bit gross, sorry. That's because it's about a month old. But
When you started singing, are you still a country gal?
I
Are we still doing country pop?
think we still are.
Are
Yeah.
you still playing Simon?
Simon's my guitar. Why did I do that?
Simon's my guitar. I've had him for about a decade.
I had.
So I've actually had him for just over a decade. Wow, baby, you old. You got better at makeup. So this is our first time properly wearing the Halo Glow. I can ignore this box because you were ill, so urgent. But your skin looks so good. We want to do eye makeup and we're doing Project Pan, all that kind of stuff. Are you being less wasteful?
No, as in.
Because I hope you are. I friggin' hope you are. Have you?
Okay, as for makeup, I do get compliments on makeup. I've been asked to help out some places. I'm trying some different things at the moment. I'm wearing a skin tint, so like you can still see my skin. I actually am breaking out right now. It is TMI that time of the month, so I'm not too bothered. But yeah, I think I'm doing pretty well at makeup. I am doing more eye makeup. And of course, my classic red lip from Maybelline. Most of the stuff I'm wearing today is Maybelline. Anyway. But yeah.
Have you learned to love yourself more?
Yes.
So is she kind of have learned to love yourself without tan? I love tan still, and I will probably put a bit of tan on over the summer, but
I don't know my hands without
I don't
tan.
think that, especially my hands. I feel like my fingers especially looked pale and too pale. Obviously you can't just do fingers. I'm like, okay, I do my hands. I can't just do hand, you've got to do your arms, you've got to do face. And then you look really bad. And then one of your acting friend, your acting coach, tried to do headshots to you years ago and refused to do it because you looked orange and you used fake tan.
Fun fact.
So you've learned to love yourself without fake tan. Have you just learned to love yourself?
I definitely love myself more than I have done in a long time. I realised I don't need to change for anyone. For the tan thing, I think I just said it. I don't like my hands. They are so pale. And if I could naturally tan these a little bit more without looking weird, I would just tan my hands. But that would look weird. But yeah, I think I generally am. I'm happier than I have in a long time. And then that
Are you
helps.
still a massive Swiftie?
Hell yeah.
Harry Potter geek?
Yeah, hell yeah. I went to go to the Harry Potter studios for my 30th birthday.
We are Potterheads. We just started Hogwarts Legacy. Have you finished it? Did you actually finish it?
I finished it. I could never platinum it because I'm on PlayStation 4 and I got the glitch. If you know, you know. And I hate myself for that.
And then, I know we said this, but you've seen it. So you should have seen it. Are you going to any more concerts? Have you been to any more concerts?
The other Taylor Swift concert.
Theatre shows.
I've been to quite a few. I went to go see The Lion King. I went to go see Hercules this year. Was that it? I think that was it. I've been to obviously Panto every year. There's like our thing as a family. And I feel like I've been to more. I've been to like Amdrams quite a bit. I have quite a few friends in other Amdrams, so obviously I go and see them and support them.
You and your sisters actually loves a good theatre show.
We do.
What was the last thing we saw? Moulin Rouge. That was so good. That was incredible.
It was.
But hopefully you've seen some more. I really like you've seen the world a bit more, even if it's just Europe, because Europe is like.
I've been to Paris for my 30th.
Hopefully you're not ill.
Not ill currently.
Because this is just
Which I'm very surprised because my boyfriend had the flu.
Hope you're mad. Ignore yourself. Because even though I get annoyed at me a lot of the time, I love myself in a lot of ways. And people obviously love me because they're friends with me. Are you still got a lot of friends? I hope you're still trying to love life. I hope you're still trying to see positive.
A bit more.
You know how negative you were even a few years ago.
I'm more positive.
So I hope you're going to see the positive in life and to see that life isn't always shit. I mean, it can be. But life can be great. And you're great too. You always think, oh, that's so great. No, life is great. You're great too.
Why am I crying?
And the more you see it, the more other people will see it. So you just need to believe in yourself.
Cringe.
That's obviously a message for everyone. If you love yourself, then the world will see you too, or something like that. I don't know. But thank you for watching. It was a bloody mess, but
Okay. Well, that was actually kind of sweet at the end. I do love myself more and I'm more happy than I've ever been, especially moving back. I began this year in the place I was living. I wasn't happy. My mental health was very low. But I am still my mad, glorious self and I hope that never changes. Bloody hell. Okay. I love it. It's like a message that my best friend's mum always says, like, you beautiful mad self, and I love that. And I'm like, that is gorgeous. I have obviously K and A and then another K and a J. Them four especially are some of my closest friends ever. And I can't wait to have more times with them this year. J and K came for my birthday party and now my family obsessed with them. I've known them 6 years and it feels like longer and no time at the same time. But yes, thank you for watching and watching me cry basically. I hope you enjoyed it and I'll see you guys soon. Bye guys.